Hello, this is a summary of the sermon from Sunday the 19th of June. Our preacher this morning was Howard, and we were talking about connected living, and it's part of our Fruitful Living series. And as always, I need to say this is completely unofficial. This is my own thoughts and opinions and not necessarily reflected by the church. So we had two readings this morning. The first one was Hosea 14, 1 to 9, and this was about people turning back to God and about God's ways of doing things and how the righteous would walk in them but the rebellious would stumble. And we might think about this as God giving a light for each step that we take as we walk our walk of life, and how those who are following him, he gives a bit of light to so we can see where to go, but those who choose not to walk in the light are going to stumble and fall. The second reading was from John 15, 1 to 15, and it was the example of a vine and with branches that will have potential to produce fruit. However, this potential is only fulfilled if the branch is connected to the vine. Without that connection, the branch is going to be fruitless, and so for us as people, we're useless to God's kingdom unless we stay connected to God. So, connected living. Hal gave a talk about a missionary with a light bulb, and how someone came and they saw this light bulb hanging in the place where they lived, and they asked for one because they liked this thing that shone brightly, so they gave them a light bulb. And later on, the missionary went to see the person, and in the middle of their hut they hung up by a piece of string a light bulb. And of course, the light bulb didn't shine; it wasn't performing its proper function because it didn't have the power connected to it. The one thing to think about is about not getting distracted from where God would have us be and what God would have us do, and that we're to have this family likeness of God by being connected to Him. It's something that Hal's mentioned before, to be in the family business, having the family likeness. So there's something of Jesus shining through us, and we're called to live in a way like Jesus. I mean, there's only one Jesus. He's the only one who's given his life on the cross for us, but we're meant to show his character through us, his compassion, and this life to the fullness. We're to love others as Jesus loves us, and Jesus, he laid down his life for us. Jesus is the vine and we are the branches, and we're supposed to be connected to him, and he will trim off parts of us that are not producing fruit, and maybe that's some prejudice that we've got in us, maybe it's fear, and we're called to take risks for God's kingdom, to be reckless in God's love to us. So there we have it, connected living, part of our Fruitful Living series. Don't forget, this coming Sunday there's an opportunity to come to church. If you get a chance, listen to the whole sermon recording and have a look at the cell notes. I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can see that. Okay, thank you.